Hello everybody, welcome back. Thanks for tuning into another episode on the channel here. My name is Dominic and I am the host of the Android Factory. Last few episodes we've gone ahead and talked a lot about our categories here. Not only connecting them to the database, allowing the user to update that table by actually at this point only adding categories, so maybe we need to update and delete specific categories as well, but we've now added our category to the either update or add screen that we've been building out here. We do so via the view state model and or I guess pattern, and we've kind of built our first true data-driven UI here to allow the user to have a few different options they can select from and just quickly modify their information that they want. At this point, we don't have any indication at this level of which category these items are associated with. And I think that's pretty important because there's really no reason to assign a category to it if you can't see it at a higher level here. So I have a little bit of an idea here because I've been thinking about it, and I don't think that it would be too great. Flip back to light mode for this episode. I don't think it would be too great for us to kind of try to figure out how to get a category onto here, onto these cards, right? I mean, I think these cards are clean, they're simple, they're easy enough. I like how they take up the full width of the screen. I like the little theming they have with the color. And then, I just don't think there's too much room here. So taking a look at this layout file here that we have. Little love-hate relationship with this one because it just makes it very big. You know what? I got an idea. Sit tight for a second. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm liking that. I think the only thing to test here is, how this would look if we had a long enough thing, which, I don't think it looks that bad at all, to be honest. Maybe we can actually go ahead and put that in this description here. Paste that, paste a little bit more, woohoo. And we'll make it dummy category 2, so it's kind of a little big. Yeah, so I mean, listen, whatever. If you're gonna have a larger item there with a pretty long description, then so be it. Um, I think we actually could just even update that a tiny bit more because I have the top and bottom constraints to the description text views. I basically want it in line with that. But if I just remove the top constraint and we rerun that, that should push the dummy category down to the bottom of the, yeah, and maybe instead we can do baseline to baseline of. So that's going to go ahead and make sure that our text is completely aligned. Cool. I guess that doesn't work for multi-line. Interesting. Okay. So we're just going to go bottom to bottom of what we had before, and we will rerun it and call it a day here. I think that's pretty good. Okay, yeah, so I'm happy with how that's coming out for now. I think it gets the job done, surfaces our category here, and then, obviously if we click into it, we have Amazon, and let's see what happens if we update that one to none. It basically just goes away. Perfect, right? Because that means that the category entity itself from our item with category entity is nullable because the ID doesn't match anything in our category table, so therefore we don't have anything. So that's why it's pretty safe to just go ahead and do this. If we have it, great. If we don't, we just set null, which is basically no text there. So I'm happy with it for now. I think this is kind of exactly what I needed. It's still bugging me here because of what happens when we don't have a category. Sorry, a description, not parnet. Thank you very much. We'll just say margin bottom. It's going to be 4dp, which is just going to be matching our content that we have, what the description text view has, and now, yeah, everything, whether it has a description or not, we have our grocery store or our category name in the exact same spot here. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that because that's a little bit of an eyesore, but yeah, no, I'm pretty happy with how this is coming up. I think this gets the job done for now, and so I'm going to leave it here, and I will catch you in the next episode where I think we might allow for a little bit more customization here on the profile, and then maybe get into different kinds of sorting, which is going to force a new view state logic here to basically encapsulate how this should be laid out. And then I think it might be worth it to also add a screen where you can kind of select the category. So instead of this entire item, you can select the category that it's a part of. And then by doing that, we'll go to an entire screen that just has the list of items filtered for that category, which I think could be pretty useful because if this ends up building up and you have a list here of, 5 different or unique, categories that all have anywhere from 1 to 10 items, this list can get a little long, and then maybe you're at the grocery store, or you're at Home Depot, or you're online at Amazon at that moment in time, so you just kind of want to quickly filter to what you need for, you at that moment in time, and then, and yeah, we'll go from there. So definitely still more to do. Happy to bring it to you, and if we check it out really quickly in dark mode, yeah, oh, that looks great. Loving the way this is coming out. So I will catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for tuning in.